Okay, and we're up. Michael.
Welcome to Cuzzwords Podcast.
There it is. Yeah, welcome to Cuzzwords Podcast. Did we mention that we would have some sort of intro or something for him last time that I didn't get around to building out?
I don't remember. Hold on, I got you. Let's do...
Welcome to podcast.
And if you couldn't hear that...
Okay.
Welcome to podcast.
Okay, so you clipped my my goof from last intro.
Welcome to podcast.
Nice. All right. Well, yeah, this is going to be January 11th,
Lucky number 13.
2026. Yeah. Podcast episode number 13.
Mm-hmm.
What you been up?
Should we have skipped the number 13 like hotels do with their floors, you know?
On the elevators?
Yeah.
No, so I think that's just where they put the laundry room.
The 13th floor is the laundry room?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's because it's not about like a luck thing like the hotel owners. It's not like they don't believe in the 13th floor. It's that they have occasionally will have guests that are like, I don't want to stay on floor 13. That's unlucky. So they just make that the laundry room. Maybe the break lounge, I don't know, for the staff.
Is there a snack room in there?
Probably.
And a game room?
I
want to stay on the 13th floor now.
You got to take
Sounds
the staff.
fun.
You got to take the staff elevator. Well, if you stay at a nice hotel, they'll just give you snacks.
I've never experienced such a thing.
You've never gone into a
hotel. Had to pay for my snacks.
You never gone into a hotel room and they just had the fridge there?
They got the fridge there. It's empty.
Yeah, no, yeah, but sometimes it's stocked full of stuff.
No. I have gotten like a complimentary coffee.
Yeah. There's like coffee and some like pretzels or peanuts or something.
No.
Maybe I'm thinking of...
And I've been in places where the fridge is stocked, but if you take anything out of it, you're paying for it on your bill.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
But I've never...
You do pay for it.
Just them and willy-nilly just handing out snacks. I need to go there.
Sometimes mints on the pillows, right? I don't know. Maybe you don't stay at a lot of fancy hotels. I don't stay at a lot of fancy hotels.
I don't stay at a lot of hotels, period.
Oh yeah, I have one of my life goals would be to stay at one of those places where when you walk in, the towel is folded like a swan. Because I wouldn't know how to do that. I'd probably want to look
like
at
an
it.
origami towel.
Yeah. There's places that do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen that before.
It's fancy stuff. What you been up to this week?
Work and dadding.
And dadding. Okay, how's that going? Speaking of dadding, I can tell I might be a little overdue for having my kid. I'm strong dad vibes this week.
There's a lot of ways I could go with that joke. Are you saying you got a premier dad bod or
I think that's
pregnancy bod?
I think that's what.
I don't know what
you know what? Saying. You know what? Either one of those.
One of those.
I'm not. Maybe I'm just. Yeah. Maybe it's a pregnancy thing because I'm not saying enough dad jokes.
You have been having some strange cravings.
I have been having some strange cravings. Yeah. Mostly, Circle K hot dogs. Yeah. Middle of the night, I have to go and get a Circle K hot dog.
I heard a great debate between you and your girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Are we mentioning what's a nickname for your girlfriend?
Current girlfriend.
Yeah. Current girl. That's the nickname?
Yeah.
I thought you had a nickname for her.
I mean, I call her Chicken Biscuit.
Yeah, so we call her Chicken Biscuit.
Okay, Chicken Biscuit.
That's her nickname.
That'll work.
You and Chicken Biscuit were having an argument about Circle K hot dogs.
Oh yeah.
And I think I side with you. I don't see anything wrong with it. They're not going to serve you something that's going to just rot your stomach away.
No, it's on a roller.
Those things are actually packaged by the companies that sell them. Circle K hot dog's probably one of the cleaner items you can get at a gas station.
I mean,
better for you.
I could see how if maintenance isn't kept up on the roller and it's not clean or something, it could be an issue. But
Just look at their food, their health rating. They got a health rating in there somewhere.
our local Circle K is probably doing pretty good with that. And I'm pretty sure corporate keeps a nice tab on them. Comes in, does all the inspections and everything that they need to do.
I put them near or in the same realm of food trucks. Food trucks are.
What was the argument, though? I can't recall.
Oh, she could not grasp the idea of you going in there and getting that, or some of the other items that you can get at a gas station for a meal.
Gas station food's good.
Like one of their enormous burritos.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yes. Yeah. You are supposed to microwave the burrito. I found out. You can't.
Yeah. Then we got into a whole hot versus cold discussion.
I think it's a. I don't. I mean, all that comes down to personal preference, but it's fresh, cold. No, fresh, toaster oven reheated, cold, microwave.
So microwave's last.
Microwaved is last.
Yeah, I'll take microwave over cold. Unless the food is originally meant to be cold, you need to figure out a way to heat it up.
Oh, what about a cold pizza? I mean, there's something to say about a cold pizza.
You need to heat it. I mean, I'll eat a cold pizza at last resort.
Only last resort.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to heat it up first. I'll light a match and wave it over that thing.
Okay.
Take one of those like torch lighters and just wave it over the pizza until it's warm.
My guess is when you were young, you didn't have to hide sneaking down in the middle of the night and getting food out of the refrigerator and not waking up your parents so they wouldn't get mad at you for eating the food.
Sneaking down and making some grilled cheeses.
No, I would just straight up. I'd just pull something out of the fridge and just eat it. So for me, cold food's kind of nostalgic.
I mean, I snuck food, but I was probably just gonna go for the things that were easier, like a snack out of the cabinet. That
we didn't have snacks in the cabinet.
Oh, we had snacks in the cabinet.
Crazy snacks in the cabinet. I remember coming over when I was younger to your place. First thing I'm doing is walking over to the cabinet. And I'm looking in there. What do we got for the weekend?
What's the stash looking like?
Yeah.
What's the haul?
Yeah. No, Michael's parents treat well before they had their stomachs ripped out.
That sounds awful when you no context.
That's what happened. You get the little slice and dice on the stomach surgery thing.
I mean, we've had 3 family members get that surgery.
Oh yeah, my dad got it too. But they would treat their snack cabinet like it was, because there's no alcohol in their house, but they treat it like a liquor cabinet with like all the fancy different varieties, and that thing was packed full.
Probably worse for you than a liquor cabinet.
Probably. Looking
the
at
amount of sugar in there, just crazy.
Thinking back to it though, I mean, it was a sight to behold for a young fat Madison.
And no moderation taught. Just have at it.
Yep. What's oh yeah, no, ask me about my week.
Am I supposed to do that or something?
I don't know. I always ask you about yours. But I got something going on.
So is this what happened in the last week, or what is going to happen in this upcoming week?
So what happened on the week that just finished? So that would be the 3rd through the 10th.
All right. So how was your week?
Oh, it was good. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I think we have something at work. We are getting our first beta tester set up for our new software. And this is not a plug for any sort of software. I can't imagine that we have enough listeners for that to be worth anything.
What is the software? What does the software do?
It's a restaurant point of sale system.
What is special about this software that other restaurant point of sale system softwares don't offer?
Okay, it's mine. There are certainly some advantages there, right? Being owned by
this software offers the chance for you to interact with me.
That's right. No, most of the companies are owned by like publicly traded entities, and they're very, very profit driven, and they do a lot of things to kind of nickel and dime the end user. We're trying to come out and give everybody a fair price on stuff, And I think that gives us a little bit of a competitive advantage, as well as we're only selling it regionally. So with within the people local to us, for now, at least.
Okay.
So I'm excited. Like I said,
do you go in when you go in and you're pitching to a new restaurant, do you say, and you show them the software, do you say, "Welcome to point of sale"? Like,
welcome to podcast. Okay, all right. I'm glad that we gave Michael a really fancy tool. He told me he didn't need.
Look,
he told me we didn't need
I promise you, I will
something so
not
fancy.
abuse the soundboard to the extent that, let's say, if Preach were on this show, can you imagine?
Yeah, no. That if we ever bring Preach on as a guest,
He's not allowed to touch anything.
no, he's definitely.
And me
not
saying
allowed to
that
touch
now
anything.
makes his main goal trying to touch everything.
Yeah, but what's nice is that the soundboard we have here is probably a little bit more fancy than the one he's used to, and he wouldn't know quite how to work it. And as long as we don't
figure it out.
Yeah, but as long as we don't give him like an opportunity to figure it out, I don't think he could just like reach over and
Just
and
have
do
to
things
distract
real
him.
quick. Yeah. So, but yeah, that'll be good. Got a wings place that we're setting up.
I want to guess, is it local?
Nope, Birmingham.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Local enough, but
Yeah.
I'll be excited once we get that one up and running.
Speaking of wings, and wings normally have hot sauce on them. If I were to bring in the hot sauce collection that I've got for
No.
Christmas, no?
Not on camera. No, I'm not trying hot sauce. I'm not a spicy
Would you even
guy.
try it off camera?
I have told you that the spiciest thing I can handle is a potato.
It's a potato.
That's how much
A sweet potato.
That's how much Irish I got in me, right? I cannot handle spicy. Spicy is something that I do not do. I don't even like carbonated beverages because it gives me that same spicy like pinch to it that I don't like. Laugh at me. That's fine.
a potato.
Yeah, that's the joke I came up with about 10 years ago when people asked me if I like spicy food. I would be happy to watch you eat those different spices.
Yeah, but I mean, like I like to see somebody. My favorite thing is to see somebody that thinks they can handle it but can't.
Oh,
Because I go in knowing it's hot.
right.
I'm intrigued by the challenge. Some of it I can handle. Some of it gets me. But I love hearing somebody just bragging, there's no hot stuff I can't take. And then
Yeah.
2 seconds into tasting a Carolina Reaper, they're on the ground crying.
Oh man, it's a very similar like satisfying type feeling that you would get with like somebody saying they're really good at Smash Bros.
I thought that's what you were going to say, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you good, or are you just casual good?
Yeah, are you good, or are you just casual good? And let's see, who was it? The neighbor back in the day.
There's been quite a few, yeah.
Yes, where he is the best in his family, but of course, Michael and I went to competitions in college, and I continued on even past that.
I'm
little bit
even
in Colorado.
Like, I would consider myself in a different category. I'm like good casual good.
No, but you only say that because you don't understand what casual good means.
Like I know I'm better than casual good, but I wouldn't call myself good.
I would say you were on the lower end of good. I'm on the lower end of good. But I'm definitely not like we're definitely out of the casual realm. I mean, I think most people don't even know how to shield.
There's a shield? I remember at one of the tournaments we went to in Auburn, it was actually it was an N64 original Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
And I knew I didn't stand much of a chance in that. I'd played a lot more Melee.
Wasn't number 2 at the state there?
Yeah, there was a very, very good player there.
Yeah.
And so I go into that. I'm playing him.
He was number 2 in Melee, though.
I can't remember.
I recall he was number 2 in Melee.
Was it Melee or was it Brawl?
No, I think he was in Melee.
Well, either way, he was really good. He was good at all the smashes. And we're playing in 64, and I'm thinking this is possibly my worst smash, and I don't even call for a main that I have in N64. Like I was just kind of like I don't know who I'm going to play, and I take the first stock off of him. And I've got him like at 80% on his next stock and I was way too hyped, and I still ended up choking.
Yeah, but you did, unfortunately.
And I was playing Yoshi of all characters. Like
on 64.
I really felt like I was kind of just button mashing at some points.
Smash 64, dude, was just so much of a throw fest. It was like and not like throwing isn't like throwing the game, but throwing is in like
grab
and throw. Yeah. Like what a it's not very fun for competitive. And then I really wish that Melee, man, we're about to get so meta here, but I think I would do better in Melee if I could customize the controls, because the way that I wave dash in Project M is so much different than how I wave dash than how you have to wave dash in Melee. I have a thumb roll thing that I could do.
You kind of have to claw in original Melee.
Oh, you don't have to. There are folks that don't.
The best way?
I mean, a lot of people do.
Which I've never eaten. I mean, people in shooters back in the day, they also suggested trying to clawing in Halo, and Call of Duty, and I just never was a fan of clawing. I didn't like the way it felt at all.
You remember back in Halo when you wanted to try, what was it? Like some weird button.
Oh yeah, it was green thumb.
Was it just green thumb?
It was green thumb, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, where it was basically you're basically doing like GoldenEye controls, where it's like
not exactly. I mean, it wasn't all invert and stuff. It was just you zoomed in with B.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what else was different.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
And then you absolutely refused to swap to bumper jumper.
Yeah, I didn't want to be bumper jumper.
Bumper jumper was gold, dude.
Yeah, that's what most people switch to. I didn't want to play bumper jumper.
Yeah, no, you wanted to do that quirky thing.
I mean, truly, just default always felt best to me.
Default's pretty straight, but
you needed to claw on default if you really wanted to. Try to compete the best, and I didn't want to claw either.
Yeah, of course. I bet you would have gotten into using some paddles,
but you could do some dirty quick scoping with green thumb.
I bet come MCC route, if you had gotten one of those pro controllers from Xbox that had the paddles on the back, I bet you would have liked that.
Yeah,
I basically never I would
those
pay
elite controllers.
Yeah. I played with the paddles as my crouch and jump. And I never even touch my bumpers anymore. Basically, on that game, I just swapped them to the back buttons. What a game changer that was! But you also, and I don't think we talked about this last time, but you also bought MegaBunk, right?
Yeah, I bought it around. I thought we did talk about it. I don't remember.
Maybe we did. Maybe we
definitely
didn't.
am not the one to be telling you what we have or haven't talked about.
That's right. Yeah. No. It was just a week ago. I think my dad brought up something that's like. I was listening to you guys talk about this, and you were like, when did we talk about that?
And you're like, it's the title of one of the episodes.
Yeah. But have you beat Spooky Steve yet?
No. In fact, I've kind of taken a break from it because I'm going to have more fun playing my favorite PC game of all time. And I've been playing a lot of that.
Football Manager?
Oh, yes, Football Manager.
Was there an update or something?
No, it's just so I'd been the manager of a team in Scotland for 20 years of game time, and I decided to switch to a team in Italy, and I've been having fun playing with them.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a good game if you
like being a
soccer.
manager of a soccer team and not actually play soccer at all.
Yeah, it's not like FIFA where you're actually controlling the players. You just tell the players what to do. It's great. I love it. so much fun, actually. Like, this isn't sarcasm.
I know.
I really love it.
I know you like it. I just don't understand it. I can't get behind that.
It's like me when I'm watching you. You're watching a video of like stock trading, and I'm sitting here like
you can't even describe it.
I'm like, what am I watching right now?
I was watching somebody break down some ETF. Like exchange traded funds earlier.
We should do our
little bit.
Yeah,
that we were
I don't
going
know what you call it.
It'd be hard to
see if we can replicate it.
I don't think we'll be able to replicate it. It was too in the moment, but essentially, I was asking Michael what he was, where he was reallocating this year, and then he said something in football terms, like American football terms, and I'm like, oh, okay, so what you mean? And then I just responded in another financial buzz, like using like financial words, and I don't know. We went back and forth for a couple minutes. It was really stupid. I do wish we had caught it, but I think it'd be hard to ramp back up to that.
Yeah,
we were both also just like I feel like the first 60 minutes we hang out is probably our peak conversation. Like maybe we should just make it where as soon as you walk in
the camera's already rolling.
On Sundays we just have the camera rolling, we sit down and we just start talking.
We couldn't really do that this time because you were having
I did have a migraine.
So which is unfortunate. What's the best way to someone that never experienced a migraine or, has only had more basic headaches? How do you know a migraine's coming and what does it feel like?
So the biggest thing that happens with a migraine, at least the indicator that I get, and this was kind of like one that started yesterday and it's just been tailing off and kind of revamped a little bit earlier. But the biggest thing that happens for me is I start for our video viewers in the let's say that the full frame is my field of view. There's I get little squigglies in the corner of my eye, and then it starts that way, and then it gets this is difficult to do when we're got the camera inverted, but then it just gets wider and wider until it covers my entire field of vision. Then I go blind for a while. After that, about half an hour later, a couple of things can happen. If it's a really bad migraine, like if I've eaten a lot of mushrooms, which does happen from time to time, I'll accidentally consume something that has a lot of mushrooms in it. Then the first thing that's going to happen is the pain's going to start kicking in. And if it gets really bad, you talking to me, you'd think I was having a stroke. Like I can't put words, I can't put together full sentences. I think you've been around me when that's happened.
I've experienced it.
Yeah, and you're like, I remember trying to talk to you and you were laughing at me because
it is hard. At first you're like, you gotta be messing with me or something. Because it's. I can't. It's harder to replicate than the conversation we had earlier is what you're describing right now.
Yeah, because I'll say one word, but it comes out as a different word. Or I'll be trying to say one
definitely
thing.
Like a stroke. Is what it seems like.
So what I do is, so the way that I have figured it out, the best way to test it, if I feel like it's going to get really bad, or if I feel like, can I push through the rest of the day and keep working or keep, go to the appointments that I have coming up, I will, if I can 3 times in a row say the alphabet out loud, then that means it's not going to be too bad. And it's a weird little thing I got to do every once in a while, though.
Can you say right now? Can you say the alphabet backwards?
Z Y X W V U T S R Q P. Oh, nope.
See, why is this a standard for testing if somebody's drunk or not?
It's not. That's just what that's what they use for comedic effect on sitcoms.
No.
Somebody, yeah. The main character gets pulled over, and then everybody's like, "Ooh."
Hold on, we got to find a real body cam footage video on YouTube of somebody getting asked to say the alphabet backwards.
I don't think they
at a traffic stop.
I don't think they expect you to know it off the top of your head. I think they just expect you to be able to go through the alphabet that many times in your head and keep track of where you are.
Yeah, I guess they never say like in such amount of time.
Right.
So you could just sit there for the whole night as long as you're keeping up with where you're supposed to be.
I mean, probably if you go through the whole night, they're gonna think you're drunk.
No, by then you've sobered up.
How long would it take you? I think if I really like focused on it, it'd take me 90 seconds max.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully the same.
It's but I don't know. I've never had to take a sobriety test.
So you said that mushrooms is like the number one thing that can trigger the migraine food-wise?
Yeah, like culinary mushrooms.
It's weird that does it mess with your stomach at all?
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, yeah. There's plenty of times where I get
upset stomach too.
Oh, I'll get nauseous. Yeah.
Was that just from the migraine or from the mushrooms?
No, I think it's just from the migraine.
See, mushrooms absolutely destroy my stomach. In fact, I had mushrooms yesterday, and we've both been experiencing the effects of the mushrooms today.
Yeah. Well, it's high fiber that does it, I think.
That's just,
and I don't know why, but I think my body gets a whenever I feel that level of migraine, that it makes me nauseous. I think it's my body's response to thinking that I've been poisoned, and it's just trying to get rid of anything that's like causing the issue. That's the best I can come up with. But there are definitely some days where it just knocks me out. I'm done a whole day. I'm not getting anything productive done. Then I wake up the next day, and I'm like, and it puts me in the best mood ever. I'm like, this is awesome. I just went through so much suffering, and I'm on the other end of it. It makes me appreciate the days where I don't feel that. But no, that that green stuff they got in Colorado was really good for migraines.
salsa verde?
Salsa verde, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep. These lights aren't helping them all that much, though. I'll say that. Our nice 2 studio lights that we got, we should probably get.
Would it be better if they were dimmer?
No, it's just lights in general. Even the less bright ones are doing it. Oh, what else? What else you got on the list of things to talk about today?
Oh, I'm definitely having an experience that I had 2 episodes ago where I have thought to myself, there's not enough material in the world to talk about. How am I supposed to talk about something for an hour?
How are you supposed to talk about something for an hour? We got half an hour left. You only have to talk about something for half an hour.
Well, I've already made it 30 minutes.
All right. Well, we got to do better. And we got to do better. How did football season wrap up?
It's not over yet.
Well, how's it looking like it's going to wrap up?
It's looking like it's going to be Indiana at the King of the Mountain in college football. In NFL, we'll have to wait and see a little bit longer. As of the time of this recording, only 2 playoff games, 3 playoff games have been decided. Yeah, because there was 2 yesterday and 1 as of this recording. A second one is currently going on. So still in the wild card in the NFL. By the time people watch this, they'll already know who's in the Super Bowl. But if I had to make a prediction right now, give me New England and give me New England and Seattle in the Super Bowl. See if I'm right in a few weeks. College, it's Indiana and Miami. And that doesn't mean a whole lot to you saying that. That's just a state and then a big city. But for those that follow college football and really college sports in general, they know that Indiana football is not historically anything close to a powerhouse. In fact, 2 years ago, when their head coach Kurt Signetti took over the program, Indiana was the losingest power conference football program of all time.
So I'm going to look up something that I'm curious about here as we do this, right?
Okay. Yeah, they were the losingest program. Signetti in the last 2 years has gone 26-2, and he's caused them to go from the losingest program to the second losingest program of all time. And if they can win the national title, and I mean, by the time you've heard this, you know what's going to happen. You know what's happened between Indiana and Miami. But if Indiana does win, they'd be the first program to win their first national title. Ooh, this is tough trivia right here off the top of my head. The last time a team won their first title in program history in college football. Ooh. I don't know how far back you have to go, unless I'm missing somebody on the forefront. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know how far back you have to go. You have to go a ways, though.
So Miami. All right, let me ask you this, because I'm gonna circle back to something I can kind of talk a little bit more about. How much of that? So you're thinking it's Miami and Indiana, right?
It's definitely Miami and Indiana. They play on Martin Luther King Day, and by the time people watch this, they'll know the champion already.
How much of Miami's success do you think is related to players coming because they're getting paid?
Miami's success is greater than Indiana's because of that. Miami has a bigger NIL budget than Indiana does.
I'm sure. I wanted to see if there was any sort of correlations between state income tax and success rate in college football. That will be something that we'll pull up. We should pull up next year. But I also feel like it's going to kind of level off. Like it's going to level off over time, where the states that don't have as much state income tax are going to be the ones that are more successful in college football. More cash to throw at players, more people spending money on their.
Right now, nobody's spending more money than the Texas schools because they're throwing oil money at at players.
Are we gonna see Venezuela get in the game?
Yeah, the Venezuelan football powerhouse.
Yeah,
American football powerhouse.
It's a. I don't know. I think whatever interest I had in sports has been cut.
Why?
Just due to this NIL stuff. Now it's just part of the money game.
The NIL is disappointing, but it doesn't bother me nearly as much as the transfer portal. The transfer portal, in my opinion, is the worst aspect of college athletics right now currently. Do you know what I mean by transfer portal?
Yeah, I think you've explained it to me.
Yeah.
But just in case this is somebody's first listen and they don't know.
Transfer portal is the ability to transfer from a school to a school, essentially without consequence. Throughout history, you've been able to transfer from schools. I mean, this is still an education institution first and foremost, so there's nothing stopping you from going to school as long as your credit's transferred. But now players, specifically athletes that play at schools, can now jump from school to school every single year without any penalty. And that's caused a lot of the, before with a sport, you knew that when a high school student signed with your school, they were locked in.
Keep talking, I'll be back.
In all likelihood, they were going to be here for, hopefully 4 years, sometimes more than that. And if they went professional in their sport, they might go a little bit earlier, but they were going to go professional. That means that they did a good job with your school. and you'd be proud of them. But now you got players coming in, taking money from your school, your boosters, your athletic department, and leaving in a year without having ever played a snap, a second on the court, played in a single inning on the baseball diamond. It's just getting kind of ludicrous, the amount of money that's been thrown at them and their product that they're giving back to university does not equal the money that they're earning in most cases.
Well, I would assume that it's people that want to see their schools win, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got Mark Cuban. He's an Indiana graduate, and it's interesting. Everybody's hopping on Indiana's only successful because Cuban invested in them. But actually, Cuban didn't invest until after they'd had success, and then it's kind of like Signetti went to Shark Tank and was like, "I've already done this. Can you help me out and make us better?" And Cuban was like, "Oh yeah, you guys went 11-2 last year, 10% for $20 million into your athletic department." And Signetti was like, "Deal." But Indiana built themselves initially with their new head coach without a huge NIL funding, and then Cuban has since invested very recently a whole lot more, and now. If Indiana's doing this with little backing, I'm scared of what they're going to be able to accomplish. They probably are going to become the new powerhouse in college football as long as Signetti's their head coach.
To what level does this kind of stuff have to interfere before it just really puts a sour taste in your mouth for college football?
The transfer portal is really – I mean, I love the sport in general, so – you can almost put no names on the back of the jerseys and I'd still watch just because of my enjoyment of the game. But the transfer portal does not help in its current state, that's for sure. I don't know what they'd have to do because I never, 10 years ago, I never envisioned the sport in its current state. So I don't know. I mean, if they took out tackling, which is, just believe it or not, doesn't sound that far-fetched, I might – just drop the sport.
Took out tackling.
It's like taking out punching from boxing. Like it's a violent.
I don't think that
the people
happen.
that sign up to play football most of the time aren't soft. They're not wussies.
I mean,
they want to play football because they want to hit people.
They've been playing football since they were in Little League. Probably.
And they also, most people go into football not thinking to themselves, I don't ever want to get hurt playing this, and I'm afraid to get hurt. You play football, you're telling yourself, there is a possibility I get hurt, and I accept that. So all this trying to,
How long has it been the case where you couldn't just outright, tackle a quarterback?
You can outright tackle a quarterback, but they have a lot more protection than they used to.
That's what I'm asking is when were those protection measures put in place?
Well, probably with all the advancement of the CTE stuff, so in the last 10 to 15 years.
10, 15, that's what I was thinking, because I thought I remembered when I was a kid it being a little bit there being a little bit more flexibility.
Now too, so they try to make sure there's and I'm not against some things are really stupid, but you also have to see that there's a cause and effect for everything. What they've done is they've tried to make sure that there's very little helmet-to-helmet contact and helmet used as the initial point of contact for either a tackler or a ball carrier. Well, now you know what that does? That says, okay, we got to make sure we avoid each other's heads at all costs, so guys are going low and they're destroying each other's legs. I mean, knees and ankles and stuff are getting hurt at an all-time high right now, and you got guys just having devastating lower leg injuries because they're taught, hey, don't go high. What they need to do is just show people tapes of rugby tackling. Those guys play with no padding, practically.
I was actually
no
about to
helmets.
Ask, how do you think it would go over if a league was started that was just straight leather caps, in days of old?
It'd be interesting. I don't know how it would turn out, but I mean, you gotta form tackle properly there. Or, I mean, if you try to fly at somebody with your head down without a helmet on, The best case scenario is you end up in the ER.
Well, that's the thing, right? Don't people enjoy the violence of all this?
Yes, I love a good hit. I love the sound of the pads hitting. Like when I played football, I delivered a couple hits, but I feel like I got hit worse than I gave hits.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sitting there thinking to myself, "Oh, this sucks. I don't want to do this anymore." That was like good hit.
Yeah.
Got up, kept going, except for one hit that I didn't get up from.
Well, if I recall, when you were playing, you also were like, "I don't want to play lineman," and they wanted to stick you as a lineman.
Well, I wanted to be a tight end, and I was stuck on the offensive line, so I wanted to block, but also catch passes, and I never got that opportunity really.
Yeah, well,
too fat and too slow.
Yeah, pretty fat and slow. What was your 40?
Well,
you gotta stop for a Dr. Pepper break halfway through.
After everybody had given up and gone in for the night, they came back the next morning to check that I was halfway done with it.
There it is, yeah. Oh, man. Oh,
the sundial recorded me at 2 turns.
Hey, are you noticing there's not as many fat kids anymore?
I don't know.
I mean, I see enough of them, but I feel like there used to be more. I feel like now I'm seeing kids that aren't eating enough. Is that a sign of the economy?
just little Thin Mints out
is
there.
Is that a poverty signal? Are we or a recession signal?
So we're not getting close to Wall-E. What are we getting close to?
Getting close to, I don't know what that means.
Like the movie Wall-E.
Oh,
like what movie are we getting close to?
Terminator.
Terminator?
Yeah.
Who's Skynet?
Tesla. No, maybe yeah.
This sounds more like Transformers.
OpenAI, Tesla. I don't know, dude. They are making some robots. You think I'm kidding? They're going hard on the robot stuff. You gotta look. You'll have to look into it because they are like Amazon is put in a huge order already to replace all their warehouse workers with robots. Thing about robots is
what do all those Amazon warehouse workers do when they're laid off?
That's a good question. We'll have to figure it out. But when cars were invented, the horse and buggy industry died too, and that was a pretty big thing. There, I mean, people were breeding horses, people were shoeing horses.
Well, we just started racing them.
People were building.
So we got to race the Amazon workers.
Yeah, we race the Amazon workers. I don't know. It's interesting. We'll have to see how the economy shifts. I think there will be jobs available, but I think it's gonna hit us like a ton of bricks when it's a bunch of robots out there.
And then it turns into, what was it? What was that Will Smith movie? I Am Robot. iRobot. Yeah.
It might be closer to iRobot,
or I Am Legend.
But iRobot was just one step before Terminator. He farted and he can't quit laughing. He thinks it's hilarious.
It's not.
I don't think it picked up on the mic.
It's not the fart itself that is hilarious. It's the fact that before the show started, you told me to stop farting.
I did.
And I can't stop. I'm trying. But the mushrooms, they get your brain and they get my butt, man. I can't.
Well, so much for quality content. We're gonna have to. Jeez, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to outline something going forward because devolving into this. Is this us? Is this what we talk about now? Welcome to podcast. There you go. I don't know. There's we were watching a video earlier about some street interviews that were done in New York. I'm sure they cherry picked them, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah. But
you got some people out there that are acing every question. You're talking about like going out and finding the dumbest people in New York City and highlighting their answers, but that there's different guests that they found that
Yep. How many continents are there?
know that answer.
10 is what the person said.
There's ketchup. There's mustard. There's mayonnaise. There's sweet relish.
Let's see. What was it? What was 3 times 3
Times three. That
And
girl
their
said
answer,
21.
21. If you were born 10 years ago, how old would you be?
One girl said 13 after she thought for a while about it being 12.
Yeah.
And then another girl said 11. And then after the guy tried to explain to her that it wasn't 11, it was 10, she said, wait, hold on. Let me think about it.
No, you're wrong.
You're wrong. And then said something about being actually, no, he's right. It's 41.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
That one blew my mind. I'm like, how in the world did she get there?
Then let's see. Oh, who fought in the Mexican-American War?
That girl just said it wasn't real. She said no. And her friend was like, no, that's not
It's
real.
like that never happened. Yep. And I just think about how these people also have the right to vote and how I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, sometimes I feel like I shouldn't have the right to vote.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you don't really do all that much keeping up with politics and stuff.
I do all right.
I mean, I like that. I like America. I like the system we have in America. I'm not going to try to say that somebody shouldn't be allowed to vote. But there are.
But they also can operate heavy machinery.
Oh no, typically have to be licensed for that.
Yeah,
which
they get
probably
licensed.
includes a written test.
They do. These people are out on the roadways.
I could guarantee you that none of those people in that video that he interviewed were out or are operating heavy machinery.
I hope not.
No, these were attractive or trying to be attractive women on the streets of, my guess is, New York.
Yeah, it was Times Square.
Yep.
It was 3 times 3 times 3 square. Is that 21 Jump Street?
Oh, how about Fallout? Have you watched Fallout?
I've only watched the first 2 episodes so far. So,
Michael, I got nothing to talk to you about.
how many?
What
have
do
you
you
seen?
do all day? Like take care of a baby?
Work, and then go to the gym and take care of a baby.
I'm caught all the way up.
That's like the day right there. Eat in between those moments.
Yeah, which I know for you is a pretty big time sink.
Yeah, that's really the biggest time sink of all out of all that.
Such a slow eater.
But the slowest eater in the family, but the fastest eater at work.
I still don't buy it. I mean,
true.
is it a
true.
rule in your office that you have to get back to work after you're done eating? Like, are people taking their time on purpose?
Probably.
Because you eat so slow.
I just scarf it down at work. They're amazed. They've told me I should enter the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
You know what I bet it is? I bet it's the quantity. I bet you're not eating as much as you do during your like free meals. Like not
no.
3 hour meals.
No. They also talk about the quantity.
Oh, they reference the quantity quite a bit on other productions that Michael's a part of.
The quantity and the speed.
Yeah. And that recurring joke about, let's see, how many you're on that other show pretty regularly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many buffet jokes you had in the last 2 recordings?
An endless amount. Just like the endless amount of food that I can eat at the buffet. Hold on. Give me a joke. Tell me a joke. Tell me a joke. Eating joke.
An eating joke?
Yeah.
What's the best way to get Michael out of bed in the morning?
What is it?
A buffet. Yeah. That's also about the quality of those jokes too. Hopefully. Well, that's your boss. Never mind. I'm sure he's not listening. If he made it this far. Okay. We'll have to come up with some of those. We need to throw some double kills and triple kills.
Yeah. Extermination.
Yep.
running riot.
Well, I noticed we've been picking up some viewers on YouTube. Would love to see something in the comments about things you guys may want us to talk about. And let us know. We're considering doing some gameplay footage.
We should pull up my old MLG Halo 3 submissions.
Your submissions or the ones that made it?
Oh, all the submissions. Although I don't think that you can find them. I think
the
website
MLG website's done.
has wiped them clean.
Oh, for sure. It'd be like trying to say, let's go pull up our old Bungie.net stats.
Not gonna happen.
It's sad. It's sad to think that all that's gone. So much nostalgia from back then. I'll pull up our YouTube channel here, see if we have any comments relevant to topics of conversation. Nothing new that I can see. Just a lot of people praising us for having a really great podcast.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Probably one of the finest on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to podcast.
Welcome to podcast.
That's... All right. Yeah, there you go. That's probably enough.
Welcome to podcast.
Well, I guess we could... I mean, you said it yourself. We're coming in a little content light this week. We could go ahead and wrap it up.
I mean, not every song is a banger. Sometimes you need your love ballads. You need your carryover tracks from banger to banger. You know, we're making a Cuzzwords podcast album here. We got to tell the story, and sometimes you got to have the episodes that kind of transition the plot.
Agreed. Lots of good stuff to come on the podcast, though, especially as we dip our toes into different things that we can bring in. The trick is keeping it having some visuals to it, but also keeping it audio friendly.
Yeah,
that is absolutely going to be something we'll have to navigate, and we're working on. But
you just don't want to turn into Welcome to Slopcast.
Definitely not. Yeah. No, we should try that. We should take all of our data, all the videos that we've got, upload them to ChatGPT, and tell it to generate a full me and you 60-minute episode podcast.
Like a whole script?
No, not a script. A legitimate, like, we've got enough video footage and we have enough audio of us now where it could just say it and do the whole podcast. I bet it would cost us a nice chunk of AI credits. It'd probably be very expensive, but it would be pretty funny.
I'm scared of what abomination it would come up with.
It's just going to be us rambling back and forth. You'd be surprised. There's already AI podcasts out there. You wouldn't know it.
There's so much out there that's AI that you wouldn't even know it. You got to watch out there. It's the wild, wild west.
But that's why we keep it legit here. This is all
real.
Nothing but cousin ramblings, for
that's
sure.
Right.
Well, thank you guys for joining us today. I'm Madison. This is Michael. This has been Cuzzwords episode 13. Till next time, y'all.
See ya.